From Premloka to KGF Chapter 1 and 2 in Kannada, from Uta Mestri to RRR in Telugu, and from Talapati to Vishwasam in Tamil. If there's one thing that is common among all these blockbuster films, it's Lahari, the company that owns and distributes the music of all these films. So, how does a music label survive in the digital era? Is music production and distribution still a viable business? Well, to talk about it, we have the director of the music company, Mr. Lahari Velu. Hello, sir. Welcome to the show.
Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, sir. Sir, to begin with, I would like to ask you, Lahari has been into this business for about 5 years. So how would you describe the journey? Sorry, for about 5 decades. Am I wrong? How would you describe the journey, sir? The long journey?
So it's a 48 year running for Lahari Music right now. Within 2 years, we're going to reach 50 years.
Correct.
So Lahari Music is started by my elder brother, Mr. Manoharji, with a seed money of only 500 rupees, sir. He is the founder of the company. And in my family, none of us from the music industry or singers or lyricists or producers, nobody, sir. And there is no background for the family, no financial support from anybody. Lahari family is coming from medium class background.
How's been this almost 48 years old journey, sir?
So 48 years, we have seen all kind of a thing, one side pain, insults, of course, happiness. Yeah, it's a package in the life. If you don't have a pain, if you don't have a hard work, or if you don't face insults, so we never come up in the life. All these things we face. So, I told you, it's a package. Absolutely, it's a package. But we are happy,
Lahari has moved from folk devotional music to cinema's music. Now, and you're all over South India, if I can say that. How do you look at the music industry in Southern India, sir? What is what do you think? How is the Southern film music industry doing as a whole?
Right now, see, when we started actually 48 years back, the music industry was like, it's just starting at that time, only cassettes were happening. So only few music companies was there. That time they used to give only royalty for cassette or for record, whatever they sold. In that, based on that, they used to give a percentage of royalty to the producers. So what Lahari Music did, Mr. Manohar Naidu ji, he started the new era in the music industry. Outright royalty, for example, Premaloka, we paid 3,75,000 rupees outright royalty. That was the first time we started. So it was a very beneficial for the producers as well as music directors and everybody. Because the risk factor, of course, we are taking a lot of risk. We have to take. In the film industry and music industry, if you don't take the risk, there's no fun. So when we started the outright royalty in South India, so the same culture has been transferred to the North India also. Everybody is doing the. So what happens when we paid 3,75,000 for Premaloka? People used to say, "Oh, Lahari is gone." So that has become a blockbuster. Thankful to Ishwari Films, N. Veeraswamiji and Ravichandranji, and of course, music director Amsalekaji. He sold 36 lakhs cassettes. It's a record till today. which is not broken by any music labels in South India. 36 lakhs sold. That is only Premaloka. I'm very proud to say. I'm very today. Whatever lady is there, the total history started from Premaloka. Our life is changed. Company name is of course. Afterwards, Ranadira, Anjaragundu, Yuga Purusha, hundreds of movies came. So that was the biggest milestone in 80s. What Larry got it.
So 3 lakh.
Overall in South, when we started 3,75,000 in 1992, we paid 75 lakhs for Dalapati, Maniratnamji's movie. Ilayaraja's music. People were shocked. What is this guy sitting in South India? Larry Music is paid 75 lakhs. It was a big news. It was a big news in all media throughout India. And totally, Mumbai market was shocked. How these people can pay 75 lakhs for a South Indian movie? And again, all the, in fact, Mumbai market, totally rates have gone up after the 75 lakhs what we paid for Dalpati. That time also people said, what is these people have taken such a big risk? I think this movie, if it doesn't do well, Larry is gone. That highest risk, that guts, the risk and guts both my elder brother has, Mr. Manohar Naidoo. In fact, I am not such a gutsy fellow. Because of his guts and taking a risk to the hand, today he is very successful. So now, the royalty in South Indian music only, for example, Baahubali 1, Baahubali 2, KGF 1, KGF 2, Triple R, whatever we released, Vishwasam, is going in crores now. For 5 songs, we have to pay 10 crores, 15 crores, 18 crores like that. So nobody expected music industry for five songs. People will pay, 18 crores, 20 crores. It is unimaginable. And this factor also is really gone up now. Intellectual property rights, it has become like a very, very big in Indian film industry.
So what is the highest that Lahari has paid to acquire the ownership and distribution of a particular film? Which is the highest that you've paid?
Highest we paid for Triple R and KGF 1, KGF 2. Of course, that time Baahubali 1, Baahubali 2 also. When we paid 3.6 crore, the people used to say in India, what is this people? Whenever we paid more money for big movies, we used to get shockers saying that these people are, gone. Fortunately, God is with us, and the movies which we have paid huge money, it has become a blockbuster, and we are happy. And Larry got such excellent movies in our label.
So can I ask you how much did Lahari pay for RRR, the highest?
I think it's more than 18 crores.
Okay. So I have a question. Now you mentioned about Premaloka. You sold 36 lakh cassettes in the 80s. Today we are living in the digital era. Now, how do you calculate how many people the songs have reached, and how does music labels make money now? Those days it was cassettes. So you knew 36 lakh cassettes into XYZ amount. Today, how does the business work?
Actually, 10 years back, we had in South India 126 companies were there, music labels. So first it was a mud record, then vinyl record, then audio cassettes, then MP3 and CDs and pen drive. This is the journey of the music industry. 10 years back, what happened? Suddenly this digitalization started. Industry was shaken very badly. And about 3,600 audio shops has been closed in South India. All the people have become, jobless. And most of the companies couldn't sustain. Out of 126 companies, now about 26 companies are there. That's all. 100 companies was closed. They couldn't sustain. And we were also shocked. We don't know what to do. We have a content, we have excellent songs, but no physical sales at all. We don't know what to do, how to get into this new era. So the 2.5 years, really we have suffered a lot. We didn't know. We are blind actually. We have everything, but we don't have anything. That kind of situation we're in. Somehow, my elder brother's sons, both the sons, Naveen and Chandru, one guy studied in Vancouver. He did visual effects and came. And Chandru, my second son, he studied in New York Film University. And these youngsters came into the picture, so they knew how to take it for the digital business. After they came in, automatically things were changed in a Lahari music. So, YouTube, the revenue started in YouTube, Ghana, so many, there's so many platforms. We started putting our content, automatically the revenue started generating. Beginning it was very tough, very, very tough. Injecting 126,000 songs on the YouTube, whatever, that only took a couple of years. And the people started coming in. Slowly, subscribers gone up from zero. Now we have 1 crore 45 lakh subscribers in main channel of Lahari. So beginning it was zero. We don't know what is going to happen. The business model was very, very, very tricky, very tricky. Now we know where the revenues are coming, and it's good. Happy, everything is transparent now. Company is doing well.
Sir, Lahari and T series, they more or less they've kind of got into an agreement where T series looks after the marketing of Lahari. How much has things changed after T series and Lahari joined hands?
See, Lahari and T series, we are digital partners actually. So they have a good marketing team. And we also have a good marketing team, joining with the T series now is really good. A lot of things are changed, we're able to reach throughout world.
So what would you tell somebody who wants to start a music company right now? Would you advise them to get into the business or not?
Yeah, of course. See, it is like I always say, it's a music industry is like an ocean. Anybody can come swim, and anybody can come and they can do fishing, and if they're lucky, they'll get a big fish. I always welcome people in the film industry, in music industry. New people should come. I'll encourage them also. But the thing is, building up a brand or making, getting 126,000 songs or whatever, it is next to impossible for us also. What we have done, we have done. Now we have to procure the rights, means for 5 songs we have to give big movies. I'm talking about 10 crores, 15 crores. My God, intellectual property rights are gone like crazy. Unbelievable. Anybody comes also, they have to come with the big investment and big risk. I'm not scaring them. It's a fact. It's a truth. Open market it is. Everyone knows about it. Where the revenue comes, which movie is doing well, how much we have paid. Everything is transparent. So, whoever comes, there is a saying in Kannada, Baruvavarige Swagata, Hoguvavarige Namaskara. Sakshatkara Bhugi. So like that, anybody comes, and definitely I can help them out to set up the industry.
So I'm going back to my previous question. I know it's difficult for you to answer that, but what is the business model like for a music label?
See, taking the rights is the biggest challenging for any music company. And once you take the rights, and movie it should go super hit. Then only we can make money. And all the movies, what we take is not that it's going to be 100% we are going to make money. It's not possible. In the film industry and the music industry, if the movie does well, The songs are doing well. For example, Triple R, KGF. I'm talking about recent movies. Baahubali. After movie released only, we start getting the revenue. It should be super hit. Then only we can able to get. Otherwise, we lose very huge money. It's all again hard working and that one% luck factor. I always say not 99% luck, 99% hard working, 1% luck always will be there.
Sir, let's say T-Series, which is like one of the biggest in Northern India, biggest music label in Northern India. They have ventured into movie production and they're producing big films and number of films every year. Will Lahari follow suit? Will Lahari also start producing films over and over?
Of course, sir. Now, see, Larry in 1992 produced Vishnuvardhanji's movie, S.P. Rajendra Singh Babuji's direction and Amsalekaji's music, Mahan Kshatriya. You know, the famous song is the Bhumi Panna Buguri. That movie. That song is extremely superb. And second movie we produced with Pani Ramchandraji direction, Ganesh and Galate. And Roja Telugu, Mani Ratnamji's direction, Telugu produced by Larry Musical. Afterwards, we took long gap because market was very dicey and the risk factor was too much. That time, no satellite, we never used to get such a big money what we are getting right now for the satellite rights and OTT. There's so many revenues that started coming now. So our company decided now, Telugu, already we are making 3 movies there. My elder brother's son, Chandru, he is looking after Telugu. And Naveen, my son, he is doing UI, Upendra's new movie, Upendra's new movie, produced by Larry. That's a pan-India movie. After 9 years, Upendra ji is directing a movie. He's directing and he's acting in the movie. It's a big budget movie. So that's it right now pipeline. Of course, we are going to do a lot of movies now. Production, Larry Films will give a lot of movies now.
Sir, I'm going back. You mentioned about Roja. And Roja was the first film that Mr. A.R. Rahman composed the music for. And you bought the rights for Roja back then in the early 90s. So how was it, sir, investing money on a new composer? How sure were you? What were your thoughts on A.R. Rahman back then?
This is the beauty of Larry music. When we launched Premaloka, Amsalekaji's first movie, it's become a super duper hit. And Kavitalaya Roja, produced by K. Balchandraji, and at the same time, one more movie of Rajinikanth's movie produced by Kavitalaya. Both the track came together. I heard both the tracks together. I said, Rajinikanth sir, Annamalai. I said, Rajinikanth sir's movie do extremely well because it's a total commercial song. Vandenda Palkare. I said, it's going to be a super duper hit. After hearing that song, immediately I heard Roja. I was stunned. I said, what is this? My God, what a change. New sounding, absolutely melody, and new voice. I couldn't believe for a minute. I heard the song 5 times repeatedly. I'm very proud to say that A.R. Rahman's first, whatever his composition, heard by in this world before hearing anybody. That's me. For me, I always say my asset is my ears. And I spoke to Manorana. Then he asked me, what is the report of Annamalai and Roja? I said, Annamalai will do extremely well. I will tell you, I don't know who is Mr. A.R. Rahman. You take my words, Anna. This is going to be a super duper hit, I told him. I said, what? He asked me, what? How can you say this? And you please come listen to these songs. These unbelievable, extraordinary songs, I told you. In fact, when we launched Annamalai, we sold about 5 lakhs cassettes in single day. Roja, we were able to sell only 25,000 cassettes. Because nobody except Maniratnam ji, Arvind Swamy, Madhubala, Madam, everybody was new in that movie. Here, Rajinikanth ji was there. Because of that, 5 lakhs we were able to sell. Here, no star cast. 25,000 only we were able to sell. And what happened when we launched before launching the audio to the market, Roja, I spoke to one of my Chennai manager. I said, who has done this particular music? I don't know who's Mr. Rahman. Please go and congratulate him. And please tell that, the call came from Bangalore, Lahari head office. Sir, ரொம்ப நல்லா பண்ணிக்கிறீங்க. இது எக்ஸ்ட்ராடனரியா பண்ணிக்கிறீங்க. ரொம்பவே நல்லா இருக்குன்னு போய் சொல்லுங்கன்னு சொன்னேன். When the moment they told, he was really, Rahmanji was so happy. Really got a call from Chennai, Bangalore. He was very, very, very happy. And his workmanship is unbelievable, unbelievable. And we expected Rahmanji is going to be a trendsetter in Indian music industry. My elder brother told that time only. He told Rahmanji and my mother also, sir, you'll do wonders in the industry. The same thing has happened. I'm so proud to say that, Lahari has launched A.R. Rahmanji through Roja to the market.
So moving on, we were talking about copyright violations in the beginning of this interview. Now,
yes,
we probably might have heard that the super hit blockbuster film Kantara, one of the songs
right.
in the film Varaha Rupam, a Kerala-based band called Thaikudam Bridge have accused the makers of copying music from them, from one of their songs. So how do you look at these allegations, sir? Do you think, a music director can copy or can get inspired from another song? Is it wrong?
Sir, especially if it comes to IP, intellectual property, copyright law, these things are happening from a couple of years. And I request people, whether it's a producer or a music director, creator, when you're creating a music, create the fresh music. Make your own name. So there won't be any problem. Instead of getting inspired or, taking a tune from one movie to another movie and popular tune, you're mixing it. Don't get into all this. Not required. See, music directors are there to create. I always tell, don't get into this problem at all. Not necessary. So why should we take one tune from one popular movie or popular company song without taking a permission or without paying a royalty to them? If at all you want to take it, inform them. Nothing is wrong. See, we have given so many people, so many producers, they have given a permission, and few people paid money and they took legally. So do it like that. Don't get into any controversy. See, everyone knows today intellectual property means it's a property. Everybody is paying money and taking rights. And nobody can steal anybody's property. That is not fair. So I always tell, see, Lahari filed a couple of cases regarding this. Don't take a law easy. No. Your property is your property. Their property is their property. So when you want to use somebody's property, please go approach the music label or so and so. Take the permission, take the letter, and whatever the transaction has to happen, it will happen. Pay the money or whatever it is. And it will be good for the healthy film industry. That's what I can say. And everyone knows about the law. And nobody is bigger than a law. So when you get into problem, so why you are getting inspired or inspiring? Not required. Anybody in that matter. any music director, whoever it is. And producers should be aware. I request producers, they should be aware of the music and they should be aware of the intellectual property rights. It is not only making money, it is not only making a film. They should know the law also. If they know that, producers know that, automatically they can tell music director, if you want this particular tune, you owned by some other company, please go and take the rights and come and use it and give the credits to the original music director and you remix it, you do whatever you want. That's a different issue. Nobody will say no. Instead of that, taking somebody's work, somebody's hard work, and saying that, I'm getting inspired, that this, that's not fair.
So how did the Kirik Party issue get resolved between Lahari and Kirik Party?
See, actually, there was a communication gap, number one. Number two, if they would have approached us directly, we would have said, okay, no problem, go ahead. Without approaching, some misunderstanding took place. Finally, Rakshit is a good friend, and we said, no problem. We took the case back, and we compromised. This should be fair, always.
So you're known to set right a few flaws in the Kannada film industry when it comes to copyright violation. How many cases have you filed so far, sir?
Sir, we must have filed about, not only in Kannada industry, in all industry, if you put together, you must have filed about 25 cases to get the awareness. Now everyone knows about it. If they want to use any, not only Lahari, any music labels, any tune, any songs, producers will come, directors will ask, they will come, they will approach, they will pay the money, they'll pay the royalty, and they're taking the permissions. It's a good move. Before that also, everyone know intellectual property rights, we have to take it. But people used to take it very easy. Very easy. You take it for granted, no? Like that it was. Now it's not like that. You can't take anything for granted. You have to pay for it. You have to take the permission, take the legal agreement, and do it. Happy. It's a business. End of the day.
So we've come to the end of the show, and in another 2 years' time, Lahari music will complete 50 years, and I wish you all the best for it. And I hope we get to hear thousands of, maybe lakhs of songs from Lahari, and we hope that Lahari grows leaps and bounds. Thank you for your time, sir. Thank you for talking to us. Like always, it was informative.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Pleasure talking to you.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more interesting updates.